Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco RuffRiders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brock Burke, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Mickey McDonald. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Midland, the right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
0-1 the count. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Name Is.
Stepping into the box, Nate Mondu. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Settling in now, Yoni Hernandez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box, Josh Young. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calabwig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Sam Huff.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Huff. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And that's in there. Base hit. Cordero rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Aswan Vieira, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Milburn, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go. At the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Armenteros.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So now to the plate, Jonah Bride, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
To the plate now, Kyle Friedrichs, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez.
The center field.
First offering on its way.
Pablo Martinez.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Sherten Apostle.
In now, Sherten Apostle, lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Into the box now, Eric Jenkins. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
At the plate now, Yoni Hernandez. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. A runner on first with two away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Two out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Calabwig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's one run on two base hits, one error, and one man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The RuffRiders lead it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Buddy Reed. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
So digging in now, Robert Poisson. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Vimael Maki.
Standing in now, Vimael Maki as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey McDonald.
Ready for another chance? Mickey McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's taken for strike one. McDonald is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andretti Cordero. He reached on a single in his first try.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Young. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDonald is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Armenteros is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. The RuffRiders are out in front, 2-0. In now, Chase Calabwe as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now to the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first base.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So striding in, Jonah Bride. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Pascual Vieira. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwe is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Standing in, Julio Pablo Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And that's lifted the other.
Awesome.
Designated hitter, Sherton Apostle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Kyle Friedrichs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Friedrich.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Next will be the designated hitter, Buddy Reed. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Vimael Machin as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 2-0. Digging in now, Eric Jenkins. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Into the box, Josh Morgan. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner in scoring position with none out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoni Hernandez. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Oh, and he misses it.
The first baseman, number 4, Andretti Cordero.
To the plate now, Andretti Cordero pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Mushing ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Young. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. John Gorman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 49, John Gorman.
So now to the plate, Swan Vieira. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Huff rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he sends up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Julio Pablo Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mickey McDonald. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Martinez, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The center fielder, Chase Caleb. Now batting.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Ready once again, Nate Mondu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Into the box now, Lázaro Armenteros. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Jonah Bride, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 1/2, the Rough Riders lead it 6-1. Into the box now, Sherton Apostle. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Sherton Apostle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Josh Morgan.
So stepping in, Josh Morgan. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDonald is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoni Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard down the line in right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting, first baseman, Andretti Cordero.
Into the box, Andretti Cordero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out with a man at first. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. At the plate, Kyle Friedrichs. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Striding into the box, Buddy Reed. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martinez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Now batting. The second
So
base.
some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate, Vimael Machine. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
At the plate now, Mickey McDonald as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Chase Calabwig. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Right back in this ball game with that unbelievable swing. Only down one now. You can get back to that pass the baton method and let this lineup flow and do what it does best.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Joe Barlow comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 65, Joe Barlow. Now batting, third baseman.
So now to the plate, Nate Mondu. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Lázaro Armenteros. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
So he put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The RuffRiders are out in front, 7-6. Now at the plate, Josh Young, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwig is right there, one down.
The batter, the catcher, Sam Huff.
Digging in once again, Sam Huff singled home run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Calabwig is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Pascual Vieira.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pascual Vieira. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pops this one up. Friedrichs is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 7-6. Striding in once again, Jonah Bride. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On the ground up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Kyle Friedrichs. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy.
Digging in to try it again, Buddy Reed. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Jacob Lemoyne gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now batting, Robert Poisson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Vimael Machine. Line drive, right field, base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Right fielder.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Into the box, Mickey McDonald. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Chase Calabwig. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 10-7. To the plate now, Julio Pablo Martinez.
The center field.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
The designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Sherton Apostle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armenteros is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Eric Jenkins.
Digging in, Eric Jenkins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
And he popped him up in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yoni Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ben Bracewell enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 64, Ben Bracewell.
At the plate now, Andretti Cordero, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Calabrese is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 10-8. Stepping up now, Nate Mondu. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Nate Mondu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lázaro Armenteros.
Into the box now, Lázaro Armenteros. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Arturo Reyes enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 75, Arturo Reyes.
In now, Jonah Bride. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Reyes uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Great piece of hitting right there. Splitter, middle of the plate, but didn't get over anxious. Stayed back and drove that ball out of the yard.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Buddy Reed.
Buddy Reed.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Martinez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Robert Poisson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here comes the first pitch. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Gene Casanova comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Vimael Machin. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Rockhounds lead it 14-8. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Josh Young. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Young.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Sam Huff. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Pascual Vieira. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. So the bottom of the inning is.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate now, Julio Pablo Martinez. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
14-8, the final score here. The Midland Rockhounds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. John Gorman pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so the second game of this 4-game set falls into the hands of the visiting Midland Rockhounds. You gotta say, we have lost the first game, but the Rockhounds came back and took the second. So I gotta say, that was pretty impressive. Well, we are going to go over the South Division and North Division win and losses of tonight's games played throughout the Texas League. Amarillo versus Corpus Christi. The Sod Poodles, oh my goodness, beat Corpus Christi in the final 5-3. So, I gotta say that's pretty nice that Amarillo won this one. Well, tonight, as the Midland Rockhounds win a 14-8 ball game, and I gotta say, surprisingly, thought the Rockhounds was going to fail, but they pulled through. The first half of the game was pretty much left scoreless, but we got to the top half of the 7th inning, and there was 5 runs, a grand slam, and one more, getting a single, and then 2 quadruples. So, gotta say, this ball game was secured by Midland. So, wow, that was pretty good to win this one. Well, with the Rockhounds winning this ball game, they now lead 8-6 for their win and losses. Corpus Christi now 6-8. RuffRiders now 7-7 as they lose to Midland. So right now the Midland Rockhounds are in first place, and Sod Poodles and RuffRiders are fighting to take whoever gets the second place position. And you gotta say that right there is a real nail biter. Well, now we head to the North Division as the Springfield Cardinals win against Northwest Arkansas. They will clinch their ninth win. So 9/5 on that one, as they defeat the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. You gotta say, they were outmatched. Well, the Tulsa Drillers winning their 8th game and defeating the Arkansas Travelers by only 1. So a 1-run lead, 2-1 in that one. Now the Drillers are 8-6, and Arkansas is now 6-8 in that one. Well, tomorrow is game 3 of our 4-game set. And don't forget, we're 2 games. And then the Rockhounds will head home, back to Midland. They'll take on the Tulsa Thrillers. Well, here is the line scorecards, and this is a pretty intriguing scorecard. So, for the winning team, for the Rockhounds, 14 runs on 22 hits and 2 errors. For the Frisco RuffRiders, 8 runs on 14 hits and 2 errors. Chase Calabweg is tonight's player of the game. John Gorman and Ben Bracewell are our winners tonight. But the win on the mound goes to John Gorman, and the save goes to Ben Bracewell, so we're evened out right there. Joe Barlow takes the loss for Frisco tonight, as he lost this one, and that is for sure. Well, we do got to say we got an update on Jonah Heim's condition. Apparently he was injured during the final game with the Corpus Christi Hooks. He literally sprung something, and gotta say he will be out for the remainder of this season. And most likely we got a letter from him. Dear Rockhounds fans, I'm doing alright. I have pretty much hurt myself trying to get myself to third base. Want everybody to know that I am going to have surgery, and I should be back by next year as we get ready for baseball in 2021. So that's pretty good right there. But yes, miss you guys. Hope you guys have fun, and I will see how y'all are doing. I will be watching baseball from wherever y'all are at. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of rest, doing real well, and pretty much I will be glad when my time on the disabled lists comes to an end and I am back on to play with y'all. I'm going to be doing real good, and you know, I need a lot much rest, and gotta say, super proud of all of y'all to call y'all my best friends. Chase, be good, man. And then Mickey, you do pretty good too. P.S. Miss all you guys. I'll see y'all soon. Hopefully in the next few months. Or if not, we'll see you in 2021. Love. Love the guy that got injured. Well, that was a nice letter. Well, anyway, we like that little letter from one of the Rockhounds catchers, Jonah Heim. Right, we forgot. Love from Jonah Heim. That's what's on the letter. Just gotta say, that's pretty nice. Well, we got 2 more games here in Frisco, and gotta say the Rockhounds are going to get ready for their 7-game homestand as they will first time take on Tulsa for a 4-game series and a 3-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. So gotta say, we are super excited for our 7-game homestand. And pretty much we will hear from Jonah Heim, and gotta say we are super excited that he wrote us this letter, and glad that he's doing alright. He is on the disabled list because the other day he got injured running the third and they pulled him out of the game, and I just say, glad he's doing alright. He's gonna get some surgery done, and glad he'll be back with us soon or in next year. We start up the season in 2021. So that'd be nice too. So our final tonight, the Midland Rockhounds 14 and the Frisco RuffRiders 8. So this will just about do it for minor league baseball, the show, and gotta say good night to everybody here in Frisco. And don't forget, we're live tomorrow as we begin the third of 4 between the Frisco RuffRiders taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Have a good night, everybody, and always remember to be safe, and we'll see you on the field tomorrow night for the game.